Hi everybody, and welcome to our company profile section. Today we're going to talk about 6 different tools that you need to know about for your research on companies. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Florida State University Libraries page, which is lib.fsu.edu. The area you need to be looking at is the the database A to Z right here. And as you click on that database A to Z, you can search by company name. First one we're going to look at is something called Mergent Online. And it looks something like this. You literally just type in the company the name of the company or their stock symbol. In this case, let's use Apple. And it pulls up a profile of Apple. As you can see, all phases of the company are covered here. In the company details, executive ownership, company finances. This is the equity pricing is their stock information. Also includes filings for the company, basic news, and then a supply chain. We'll be talking more about the supply chain a little later. Another tool that you can use is something called Mergent Intellect. This is kind of like a slow version of Mergent Online. So if you just type in the company name here, let's use Apple here, it will look like this. And Apple Inc., not Applebee's. Here's it basically takes the same information that you'd find in company online and kind of makes it more graphically available to you. The other thing that's really kind of interesting about Intellect is they have a industry focus, which we'll be talking more about when we get to the industry research section. So number 2 on the list of places to look is something called PrivCo. This only focuses on private companies. So if you don't know if your company's private, you can either Google it or you can come in here and type in let's use Airbnb because it's a private company that I know we will find. Airbnb Inc. Private company. So what you'll find here are the company financials and key information on the company. Again, private companies don't have to report any of this information, so often finding it can be tedious. This product, PrivCo, generally covers companies over $100 million and above, or that are of interest to the market. So Airbnb certainly covers that perspective of over $100 million. It covers a lot about the company, who's involved in their email, and then what's their funding activity, how much money have they raised in the marketplace, and then often some more mergers and acquisition data and other things about the company. You'll see that you can switch between those sections right here. And you can actually search for more companies like that. Another tool that you can use in your in our list of databases is something called Hoover's Profiles, or Hoover's Company Profiles from ProQuest. This is basic information on companies. If you just type in Apple and hit the search key, you'll pull up Apple Inc. And this is a 40-page profile. The thing that I like most about getting a Hoover's profile from ProQuest is at the very bottom of the page, they list out the competitors, which is kind of hard to find. So if we scroll all the way down here to the bottom, we should be able to find their competitors right here. And this list of competitors generally looks at across all of the different businesses that they do. Next up is something called Nexus Uni. All you have to do is click on the menu button here, come down to company dossier, type in Apple, and we know it's the public headquarters. One of the things that this does that's unique is it provides public company contact information, either their email addresses, or in some cases will actually have direct phone numbers. How good is this information? It's pretty good. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but it might be of use to you as you're trying to contact a particular individual. Other information that I think is unique about this is the legal, in which case it gives a list of recent companies that Apple has been party to, their intellectual property filings for trademarks and copyrights, and sometimes it actually gives you profiles of the company, their company hierarchy. So this is what companies are part of Apple. Our final resource on the tour of company profiles is it's a publicly available, or it's a profile product on the internet called CrunchBase, and typically it covers more high technology companies. So Apple's a good example, and you can see they give you a link to it. Much of the product information in CrunchBase is fee-based, so you're going to have to spend money if you want to get full information available on Apple. And they call them hubs, so you can see other places to go. One of the tools that I think is most useful here is a tool that lists the the IT products that Hoover uses in their company and on their website. So I really think this is a really good, useful tool for that. Other tools that you might find useful are Wikipedia and some of the financial sections, such as Google Financial or Yahoo Finance. Those can also be good places to look for basic company information to get you started. Thanks for listening, and please tune in to the next sections on company profiles. Talk to you soon.